Greetings, Internet. Welcome to But I'm Still a Good Person by Vince Nicholas. I'm Vince Nicholas. I'm joined by my sparkling wifey, Carolyn Nicholas.
Hi.
Hello, honey. Thank you for joining me on our bed for our little presentation here. Okay, so you've been making breakfast Sammies ahead of time. You pre-make them, or I guess you make them to eat ahead of time.
Yes. Meal prep, sort of.
There you go. That's what I was going for. Can you talk about what prompted you to make these and the ingredients?
I had a can of biscuit dough in the fridge and it needed to get used. And I didn't know what to do with it. So I had the brilliant idea to scramble some eggs and make some biscuit egg sandwiches. And I thought that Luna might like that. So I gave them to her. And sure enough, she loved them. So I started making these and it's now a regular thing I've been doing. I like to make a bunch of food and just have it in the fridge for the kids to eat.
Yeah.
Because we don't sit down. I don't make dinner for our family every night.
Right.
So I like to just meal prep from time to time so that they both have foods that they like that they can grab and eat.
Yeah. You throw cheese on there too.
Oh, yeah. On the egg sandwiches?
Yeah.
Yeah. I made some with ham the very first time.
Yeah.
Like half egg, half ham.
Yeah.
Ham and egg. But since Luna's the one who's eating them mostly, I didn't do any meat because she doesn't eat meat.
And then you double wrap them. Can you talk about that?
I wrap them in saran wrap, like plastic wrap, and then I wrap that in foil. Why do I do this? I don't know. I don't really know. I feel like maybe that's kind of how they do it in delis. You know what I'm saying? Have you seen that like in a shop? They'll wrap the sandwiches like that.
Yeah, I've seen it in my life.
I don't know why. I feel like it like holds it all together better.
It seems wasteful a bit.
I know, but now it's my thing, and now I do it, and I can't stop.
Well, I put mine in the air fryer, and the top burnt. It was a little crispy. We don't have an air fryer. You won't let us have an air fryer. We have a
toaster oven
with an air fryer setting, which I have no idea how that works.
I don't think it works. It's just, it doesn't do anything different.
It's just air fry. There's no temperature. There's like temperature, air fry. So I don't know exactly what happens, but the top part was burnt. But when I bit into the innards, it was a volcanic flood of cheese and egg goodness. So the other day you're prepping, you got the pan of scrambled eggs there. You got the biscuiting. And I take a bite of the scrambled eggs, and they were hecka good. What's your long-held Fisher secret of your scrambled eggs, honey?
I think the key with scrambled eggs is not to overcook them. So you stop cooking them when they look like they're still a little moist looking.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's really the secret. I just add a little bit of salt. I add a little bit of half and half cream.
Yeah.
And you continuously are stirring it around the pan, continuously stirring on a medium to low heat, and then stop before you go too far.
You use one of the little creamer cups.
It depends on how many eggs I'm doing.
Right.
Yeah. So if I'm doing 4 or 5 eggs, I do 1 little cup. And if I'm doing 10, then I double it.
When I took a bite of the eggs, they were so flippin' good. They were velvety, silky, smooth, fluffy, yet wet and moist, and oh my goodness.
When I'm done cooking the eggs, I turn off the heat and then I sprinkle them with shredded cheddar cheese, and then I cover it so that the cheese melts.
Your scrambled,
it's so good.
Your scrambled eggs are a turn on for show. It's like being married to Gordon Ramsay up in here. But yeah, I do like the Sammys, and I throw them in the toaster oven. I keep burning them, but it's fine. I just take off the top biscuit.
You burn everything you put in the toaster oven.
That's true.
And none of us do. You're the only one. So I don't know what you're doing over there.
I'm using the air fryer setting so I can say I use the air. Listen, I'm on TikTok, honey. I know all about cooking talk and chef talk and food talk, and it's all air fryer all the time. So I want to be part of that phenomenon. So I use the air fryer, even though I have no idea what temperature it actually is. I have no idea how long to put it in there, but I just want to.
You're charbroiling over there is what you're doing.
I want to be part of something, okay? It's like the Ronco Showtime rotisserie grill. You set it, then you forget it. It's got air going everywhere. There's heat. It's a convection oven. It's going, and it makes burns most of the time. But I like charcoal. I like crispiness. I like eating that. I like that kansa. We also got, speaking of our kitchen, we also got new pans. Oh, we got a new pan. Well, first of all, I wanted to do like a full refresh because we need a couple new like baking cookie sheet things.
Yes.
Because ours are weathered. They've been ridden and put away wet. But I want to do like a new set of pots and pans because our pans have seen better days. I want a new, like a knife block kind of thing. But how do you feel about all that? A kitchen reset.
I'm against this because we just got a new pot and pan set like 4 years ago.
Uh-huh.
And it's in fine shape. And I cannot stand to get rid of it when it's still in good shape.
Yeah.
I can't stand to get rid of something until it's like falling apart or disgusting.
Yeah.
I can't do it. Our knives are fine.
Yeah.
I've had them since before I met you.
Yeah.
They probably could be sharpened.
Yeah.
But they're in a nice little block thing. They look good. They're in good shape.
I just want something visually more aesthetically pleasing, something beautiful. And so while I was looking through Walmart, who has all these celebrity merchandise brands or whatever, how would you feel about some Paris Hilton knives?
Honey? No. I'm not giving Paris Hilton our money.
Why not?
I won't give Paris Hilton. I won't do Ree Drummond.
Why not? Okay, I'm over Ree. I'm over the cowboy thing. We get it. You talk about lad so much, pioneer lady.
I read this memoir she wrote, and it made me hate her.
Oh.
It was so cringy. 1 star on Goodreads.
Why? Do you remember? She's
just her stupid husband, who's
lad.
He's rude and like uncouth, and she thinks it's funny and charming, and I think he's, I don't know.
Yeah.
It was just so off-putting, this book I read by her, and I've disliked her ever since.
I'm just over the ranch aesthetic in general. What about Rachel Ray, honey? 15-minute meals or whatever?
I like Rachel Ray.
Yeah. What about Drew Barrymore?
Yeah, Drew can have my money.
Yeah, her appliances, her beautiful line at Walmart is, in a word, beautiful. She actually has a cutting board that you can use to snort lines of cocaine in Studio 54, like when she was a teenager, honey. But we actually settled on a pink pan. Everything is sold as non-stick. Do they have stick pans? Extra stick?
Do you want stick?
Super sticky? I don't. Well, isn't everything non-stick? Doesn't that go without saying? But we got a pink pan from Amazon because I just want something pretty. And all the pans are pretty much the same to me. But we did toss our old frying pan, which we bought a year ago or so, because it just stopped being sticky. So it was no longer useful. So you allowed me to purchase a new pan. How's the pink pan work out today, honey?
It's fabulous. My food was slipping and sliding. The nonstick was so effective.
Nice. You recently got a new pillow, or as Grandma Tien calls them, a pow pow. What was wrong with your old pow pow, honey?
My old pillow was so uncomfortable. It was flat and lumpy. So much to the point where I couldn't sleep at night. Like I woke up uncomfortable.
And then the other day we were in Walmart and I said, let's go get you a pow pow. How'd you decide on which one to get? It didn't take that long.
I'm not so picky. I looked at the cheaper ones, the cheaper end. They have pillows that are like $60 in Walmart.
Yeah.
I think the one I got was $20. It looked thick, and I need support.
Yeah.
So I just looked for the thickest, most supportive one I could see.
You use yours to sit up against the headboard, and then are you a stomach sleeper? Are you a side sleeper?
I flip all around.
Yeah. I see you on your back a lot. I see you sleeping on your back a lot. But yeah, you're all over the place. You decided on the mainstays, which is Walmart's in-house, off-brand, generic brand. Yeah, I thought, dude, pillows, they must have doubled in price. Never mind with your prices of gas and energy and whatever. Pillows are hecka expensive, dude. When the heck? I swear it was. You can get a solid pillow for $10.
Yeah.
A couple years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Night number one during my one of 6 trips to the bathroom because I pee many times. I'm an old man. I looked over you a few times when I came back to bed. I like to say I gazed at you, honey. But your pow pow was adrift. It was never under your head. It was on your head. It was in the middle of us. It was at your feet. What was going on? How is the pillow working out for you?
I didn't want to tell you, but I couldn't sleep on it the first couple of nights because this pillow is so tall. It's like a foot tall.
Yeah.
And I was practically sitting up trying, like, it's so thick.
Yeah.
And I could not get comfortable on it, so I just threw it on top of my body.
Is it better now? Are you breaking it in? Is it?
Yeah, I'm breaking it in a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm trying to flatten it, like push it down.
Yeah.
So it gets a little more flat.
Yeah. My pow pow is flat, but I'm a stomach sleeper, and it's fine. It's a little frumpy. It's a little lumpy, musty and dusty, but I like it. I'm enjoying my pillow. Are you going to stick with your pillow, honey?
Yeah. We can't return it. Can you return a used pillow?
You can return anything.
I cut the tags off.
Wow.
And I've been sleeping on it for a few days now. It's fine. It'll get flat over time. Yeah. So good to start off too poofy, I guess.
For sure. Put some bricks on top of it, like when you flatten something when you're cooking it. I watch Food Network, okay? I know what's going on.
Push a pan on top of it?
Yeah, exactly.
Our new pan.
That's what I'm saying. Get some bricks, wrap them in aluminum foil, put it in the pan, put it on top of the pillow. Oh, I'm telling you. I smell a viral TikTok coming on, honey. In cat news, Claire, our new neighbor's cat, did we decide, is it Curious Claire? Is it Claire Bear? Because Claire Bear rhymes and it's fun, but Curious Claire is alliteration, honey. You can't beat alliteration.
And she is so curious.
Oh, yeah.
She's young. She's like a baby girl.
Yeah.
The world is new and interesting and exciting.
Yeah. I remember being vibrant and just, what's out there, world? And now, well, I work and then I come home and then I eat. But then sometimes I'm greeted with Claire. She's always coming over. She's always playing. Frankie doesn't hold a candle to Claire. Let's be honest, honey.
She lights up my day. She lights up my smile on my face. She lights up my world.
We used to talk about Frankie all the time, and we still do, but Frankie's taken a backseat. Frankie is like 10 to 15% of our cat conversation. But Claire Bear, Curious Claire, we just can't. We are obsessed with her. I would deem Frankie as the Timu Claire. And Frankie sees this. He gazes down upon us tomcatting, so to speak, pun intended, around with Claire, cavorting with Claire right in front of Frankie's nose. Do you think he's getting jealous? Does he care?
I hope so. Because we want him to love us more and be more affectionate. We're doing that thing where we're trying to make him jealous with another woman.
Oh, yeah. Is it working?
Well, he has been sleeping on our bed for the past week.
That's true.
Snuggling up on my feet.
Yeah. He's been all up on your dogs. Yeah. He doesn't want us to sneak out in the middle of the night and go pet Claire Bear. What about their meows, honey? Claire's a young gal. Frankie's a old grizzled man. How would you compare their meows?
Claire's meow is more high-pitched and like more feminine.
Yeah.
And Frankie has the bass.
Yeah.
And it's more drawn out. It's like,
there's more anger to it. He's all about that bass, no trouble. The other day we were out in the street hanging out. We run these streets and we saw Claire and a little lizard.
She was playing with it.
It was crazy.
Every time it would move, she would swat at it.
Yeah. and she would like take bites at it, but she wasn't. I don't think she was trying to hurt the lizard, but it was a scene, man. And just their size was like David versus Goliath. I wanted to help the lizard. I wanted to save the lizard, and you wouldn't let me.
No, let Claire have her fun.
You said, let nature take its course.
Yep.
What if Claire got violent, accidents happen? She could be reckless.
I think it's fine. There's so many lizards around here.
That's true.
We can stand to lose a couple.
Oh, the anti-lizard sentiment, I didn't know.
But do cats eat lizards? Because I wonder about Claire. She's outside all day long. And so I wonder if she's finding things to eat throughout the day.
Yeah.
Whereas Frankie, spoiled indoor cat, gets fed every 2 hours.
Oh my gosh.
So I don't know if cats eat lizards. But maybe she was going to eat it, save it for a snack for later.
Yeah. You won't let me feed Claire.
Well, I don't know. I don't want to overstep.
Impose on her owners who ignore her and leave her outside all the time. The lizard was playing dead for a little while, and then it escaped eventually, but it was a thing. But I was worried about Claire, like, because she's always in our garage coming over. I'm always worried about pulling in, running over her, backing out, running over her.
Me too.
Yeah.
In fact, whenever we come home and one of the kids is with me, they hop out and they make sure, they stand by her, they watch her, make sure she doesn't run underneath a wheel.
Scary.
So scary.
The other day, I was going from our atrium into the garage, and I opened the door. It's dark. I look down and I see Claire. She's in our garage, honey. So while you were, I think you were about to take a bike ride. You did take a bike ride, but while you were getting the bike out and getting ready or whatever, Claire snuck in. So why did you trap Claire in our garage?
This has happened a couple of times.
Yeah.
Not on purpose, but she hides in our garage, or she's just sniffing around, and we leave. We close the door. We don't
notice. Yeah.
Well, she's ours.
So I'm at the door, and Claire's right there, and if she wanted to, she could get in, and then, trying to corral Frankie a few times to go to the vet. It's impossible to nail down Frankie, and I think the same could be said of Claire. What would happen if Claire got in the house?
I think we'd let her visit with us for a little bit. We would snuggle her. We would feed her.
Make her our baby. Would we eventually kick her out when it's time to turn in? Would we tell the neighbors what?
Yeah, I think eventually we'd have to give her up.
Yeah.
If we could force her to leave.
Yeah. I'm so besotted with Claire. I really enjoy her. She's given us a new fabric in our lives. She's a good time. Let's get to crap that we're watching / listening to. The new Taylor Swift album, honey. Oh, The Life of a Showgirl. I personally won't listen to any Taylor Swift until she uses her platform to speak up about insert genocide here. But you've listened to it, honey. You're a Swiftie. How would you rate it? How's it treating you?
I listened through the entire thing one time, and I was like, this isn't really great. Nothing really stuck out to me.
Yeah.
And then I gave it another shot. I listened through the entire thing a second time, and nothing's calling to me. There's nothing that I want to add to my playlist. There's nothing I want to re-listen to. So it's a dud for me.
What about the accusations of her singing about eugenics and this is her MAGA coming out party?
I think there's a little bit of legitimacy to that.
Really?
Some of the accusations, not all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is it Travis Kelce's fault?
I think that
He is in the Midwest, honey.
I think they're a good match for each other. I think they're kind of don't you think that they're very similar? Like their personalities, they're
both boring and dumb. Ophelia, which is her single, is fine.
It's fine. That's how I feel about the whole album. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It doesn't reach the 1989 heights, but Ophelia really gives like third single vibes, not first single, maybe fourth single vibes. Like this is not how you want to make your grand coming out. And it's been a big deal that she's being reteamed with Max Martin. And if you don't know who Max Martin is, I Want It That Way, Hit Me Baby One More Time, just to name a few. Can't Stop the Feeling by Justin Timberlake. She's reteaming with Max Martin and Shellback, couple Swedish smash hit makers. Are they back, honey? How are they recreating the sound? Are they radio ready?
The beats on some of the songs are good.
Yeah.
But no, I don't. Maybe Max has lost his touch.
Yeah.
The magic is gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nothing stuck out to me. Like nothing was worth a repeat play.
Right. I absolutely agree that Max Martin has lost it. You can't stay on top forever.
No, and he's had such a good run.
Right. An unprecedented run. Dr. Dre produced Snoop Dogg's album a few months ago. And the single Out of the Blue, which I like, I think it's a good song. It's not great, but whatever. But it commercially flopped. It didn't go anywhere. No one's heard it. No one cares. And this is Dr. Dre. He fell off. Max Martin fell off. You fall off. You stop making them hits. You lose your touch. You get rich, famous, or just the public. We're a fickle bunch. We're a bunch of fickle bastards. And we just move on. And I think that's what happened with Max here. Another theory I have is that he learned too much English. So I've watched various interviews, Backstreet Boys in sync, and they're like, Max isn't great at English. He's more about sonic sounds. So that's why a lot of his lyrics don't make sense, but they sound good to him, and he puts good beats to it, good music. I think he's learned too much English, and so he's just like, he's too much into lyrics. His lyrics make too much sense. There's too much yearning and love, and
that's the thing I wonder about his collaboration with Taylor Swift, because she touts herself as such a poet and her lyricism. So I'm wondering how much Max actually wrote any of the lyrics. I got Taylor wants to act like she is writing everything. Right? I don't know.
It's her, it's Shellback.
I wonder about their collaboration, how much she's doing, how much the other people are putting in.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, she's had 3-4 albums of cardigan folk music or whatever. And she was trying to get back on the pop charts. And the album is obviously doing huge numbers and everyone's talking about it, blah, 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 blah. But there's no style, there's no blank space, there's no wildest dreams. And yes, I realize those are all from 1989, but that's the best album of all time. I don't know. I've been listening to just YouTube music, and they're like putting the new Taylor songs into the algorithm, which I don't select. I'm listening to whatever High Five or some Jodeci, and they're putting in Taylor songs, and it's really weird. I blame Big Machine, her label, and I also blame Scooter Braun, who may still profit from her catalog. Sydney Sweeney, stay far away from him. We also watched the documentary John Candy, I Like Me. I Like Me is the line from Planes, Trades, and Automobiles. When Steve Martin he goes after John Candy, dresses him down, insults him for a couple minutes, and John Candy, really heartfelt, really, really tugging at your heartstrings, says, I'm okay with myself. I like me, and people like me, and what you see is what you get, and blah, blah, blah. It's directed by Colin Hanks, and it's got a bunch of stars talking about John Candy: Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, Macaulay Culkin, on and on and on. What'd you think about John Candy, I Like Me, honey?
I thought it was pretty good. I wish it had done more, gone deeper.
Yeah.
It felt like kind of a very superficial like all positive. I wanted the dark side.
Yeah.
They kept alluding to his to the fact that he was an alcoholic, and they alluded to his insecurities, but they didn't show it. Yeah. I didn't see it really. I didn't see how it affected his family. I didn't see how it affected really his career or his relationships. Right. But it kept coming up throughout this whole documentary. But I don't know. It was kind of glossed over at the same time.
Yeah. I feel, well, it's an hour, 40 minutes. It's too long. Okay. You could have been done in 45 minutes to an hour. And they do talk about his drinking and his eating and his hefty size. And you do want more dirt, salaciousness, scandal, but that was just not part of his makeup. So you're just like, yeah, he's a nice guy. And he's done a ton of material. I mean, Spaceballs thrown there. But after all that, you're just like, maybe he's not the most scintillating documentary subject.
I think he's not that interesting.
Right.
Like, he was a nice guy and everybody loved him and he had some great movies.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just, I was kind of like, okay.
Yeah.
I don't, like, recently or last year, I watched the, who's that old guy with gray hair?
Steve Martin.
Yeah. I watched that Steve Martin documentary.
Yeah.
And I was really wowed by it. I came away appreciating him and having a newfound respect for his body of work. And I didn't feel that way after the John Candy documentary, even though he was in a ton more movies than I realized.
Yeah.
There was just something missing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wasn't wowed.
He was just a nice guy. He was no Charlie Sheen. You finished that, Steve Martin?
No. Well, okay. It was 2 parts.
Right. Yeah. 2 hours or something.
I finished the first part.
Okay.
You gave up very early on, but I did finish the first part. I stopped once I got to where his Hollywood career was taking off.
Gotcha. Yeah. Some stuff you may not know. His dad died when he was 5. He was married for 2-3 decades, and he had 2 kids who seem very pleasant and well-adjusted today. They're both in the documentary. And he talks about his anxiety, or his friends and co-stars, whatever, talk about his anxiety. But yeah, there's just not much there. But I'm glad we watched it. He's a likable fellow. And rest in power, John Candy. But if you're looking for something scandalous, not gonna happen. But it was good.
Yeah, I'm glad we watched it.
Yeah, but still, too long. Could have been half the time. And then Wicked, Chew. The subtitle is For Good, or Is Good?
I don't know. Something good.
Wicked 2, November 22. We got tickets, 8:45 a.m. Are you excited, honey?
I am.
Same. Cannot wait, dude. Alrighty. Well, are we done, honey?
Yep.
Okay, well, that's the end of the program. It's been fun, but not really. Let's all try a little harder next time. Like, comment, subscribe, follow, review, and rate, or don't. Do whatever you want. You're a grown-up. Make your own decisions. Do what's best for your family. Please be sure to use our promo code for John Candy. No, for Taylor's one. That's another thing. How many versions of the Showgirl album? And she has vinyl, and she has.
Yeah, I'm over it. I'm so over it. Yeah. I'm just annoyed with that whole aspect of her career and her persona and.
Too much commercialism. How much money is too much money, Taylor? We don't have a promo code for Ophelia, eugenics, whatever, it doesn't matter. Goodbye, my parasocial podcast friends. I love you, my wife, and I love you. We hope you have a good day today and tomorrow. And sure, we may cheat on Frankie with Claire. Well, it's only cheating if you get caught. We watched Love After Lockup, and we talked about this recently where there's constant chaos in Love After Lockup, cheating and womanizing and sneaking out and stepping out, blah, blah, blah. But it always comes down to a phone. Like, let me see your phone. Who's this in your phone? Why? And one of the guys, Monique's man.
Yeah, little Derek.
He sleeps with his phone in his drawers because he doesn't want Monique to see all the ladies sliding into his DMs.
He was so funny because he had been in prison for so long. I feel like when he came out, he didn't understand technology.
Yeah.
And he didn't realize how easy it was to, everything's timestamped, he thought he could delete stuff. But Monique was like, she's IT queen.
Yeah.
She was on it. He couldn't hide anything from her. And it was so funny seeing him realize.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of these guys that come out and they've never had a smartphone, or this is their first one in 20 years or whatever. And then the woman always buys it. So she has ownership of it. She can call the phone company. Was he calling this number at 2 a.m.?
They're tracking they put a tracking device or whatever.
Yeah. But we talked about how, like, back in the day, in the 80s, 70s, whatever, before cell phones, it must have been easy to cheat. Because if I don't see you for 8 hours, well, I'm not near a phone. I'm at a restaurant. I'm walking down the street. But now it's like we're always in constant communication, so it must be hecka hard to cheat nowadays. That's my conclusion. Would you agree?
Yeah, you have to do a lot more to cover your tracks.
Yeah. You need to have like 2-3 cell phones. And hopefully Monique isn't paying for all 3. All right, we're done. See ya. Take care. Brush your hair. Peace out. I'm outie 5,000 G money. Gotta go late.
And oop.
We got chicken.
Is that crispy, juicy tender? I can't eat no longer. And oop.